Hey my people, how y'all doing today? So I got this awesome tool right here that I wanted to go through it with you. Now I gotta be honest, I've opened it already and I've been through it and I'm loving this thing. So you got the UDIAG TPMS service tool. Now you think that this is just for TPMS, but no. It has the OBD2 functions and all that. Now I gotta tell you that in order to update this and everything, you do have to register, which is something that I'm gonna have to do to actually go through all the capabilities of it. But yeah, with that being said, my people, let's open it up. Ha 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 ha. I'm just venting, man, for all them people out there who love to judge others. We're back at it again, baby.
Monsterrex. Estamos de vuelta.
All right, so there you have it. So I'm telling you, I already opened it, but you can see first things first is, there you go. You got to create that account. So I'm going to go ahead, create that account, and then we're going to check what this baby brings. You can see little LED. So if it's kind of dark, where you're going to put this in the OBD2, you boop, and you got light. So let me go register, and we'll continue to show you all the cool things that it brings. All right, my people. So I went on here and I registered. Now I gotta tell you, I had some issues, man. I had some issues connecting to the internet at first, but I think it was my router that was acting up. But then for some reason, when I went in to register, it was giving me a lot of errors. Now I did contact the technical support. I did contact them, okay, via email, and they were fairly quick to help me out with the issue and get it sorted out. So now I am, as you see, I am connected to the internet, I am registered, and now I'm just downloading and updating everything that it needs. Now, I am gonna tell you one thing I noticed about this is that it is kind of slow. So you know, UDIAG, that's something that you guys gotta look into. The thing, it is a little bit slow. That's what I noticed, all right? So maybe the processor might be one that's a bit slow, but I'm sure some of the other items, they probably got good processors. But that's the only thing I've noticed. Maybe it's just with my device, all right? So while this is updating, gonna show you, I did went ahead and I took a lot of things out. You have your Bluetooth, which I already showed you this, the OBD2 adapter. I showed you this, how it has a LED. You must read your manual. You do have a manual there and all that. Okay, now it brings a plug, so you could connect it to the outlet, the 120, okay? And let me show you, because it has a couple of different plug tips and for different regions. So as you can see right here, this is the actual rectifier. You connect the USB, which it comes with the cable. So USB to type C, okay, and you have different tips. So you can see, I don't know, this might be Russia or I don't know, Germany. This is the Europe region right here, we all know. And then we got the good US of A right here. And that you just put it in there, turn it and it clips, and you're good to go, okay? Remember the USB it brings, you connect it to the computer. You could put files. Maybe this thing you could even add your own personal images and all that, because you can add certain things. But the only thing I gotta tell you is it has small ROM, man. It's pretty small. It's not that big. I forget if it was like 24 gigabytes or something like that, but it's fairly small. So yeah, you don't want to overload this thing too much. Now, I did notice it does bring a TPMS sensor. So it brings its own TPMS sensor. Now, I'm not 100% sure if this is for you to actually test the device. Give me 1 minute. Let me take this out. All right, so, and it does have its valve stem. I don't know why it brings one again. I don't know if it's to maybe register this or test it. Because if they meant for this to go in your car, they should have gave you 4, right? So this is maybe to test. So we might try testing this, because I don't have a vehicle where I could use this. My new Honda Accord, it has its own thing on board where you do it through the infotainment system and you start the calibration. Also, my son's car, the Accord 2020, is the same thing. So this is, I know there's some odysseys that you can't get to the TPMS. No matter where you go. So this is, I think, a tool that you might need to start the process and then to go and register on the TPMS sensors, my people. So for Odysseys, I know because my dad has one and it needs this tool right here. All right. So we're gonna go wait for it to update and mess a little bit with this, see what it does. It does also do more than TPMS. It does get codes and things like that. So this is what I like. This is a mix, you know, of many things put together. So I don't understand this device yet, but we'll mess a little bit with it. You know, again, not sure if we're gonna put it on an actual car, but just wanted to show you what it brings. And for the things that it's supposed to do, I like it. TPMS, OBD2, I'm reading the codes and a couple of other things. So it's updating something else and then it's gonna start again. All right, my people. So I'm purposely recording a dark video. As you can see, it's a dark video. The phone is having a hard time adjusting. And it's because to show you the little feature, I'm gonna try to do it quick. Okay, and then we're gonna try to test it a little bit on the TPMS. See, you can't really see nothing, but see how much light it gives you. All right, so let's turn this car off. Okay, and I just wanted you guys to see how you see how dark it is. But when we put this, see, you're able to see. You see it right there. But see, if you didn't have that light. See, which is, so it's a nice feature that they added this light on this thing. All right, so I'm gonna be maybe doing a lot of editing, okay, as we set this up, my people. All right, so this, I believe, goes right here. Okay, and there we go. It's installed. It's a little red light on it. Okay. And this is just, we're gonna do not the TPMS, but we're gonna try to do this maintenance and yada, 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 my people. For some reason, my camera is acting funny. We're gonna put the car on the on position. And there we go. All right, so I got my car on. I'm just gonna test this OBD2. Yep, it's super bright. My camera's still acting up. So let's do the auto scan, right? Let's do the auto scan. And I do apologize, man. I know it's not, you know, it's not too clear, but I just got one hand right now, my people, so. Okay. So it's showing the monitors, monitor okay, all right? So let's go back. Okay, we did the auto scan. This is just, you could shut it off. It just warns you that the thing is still on the car. Okay. So we did OBD2. Now we're going to do diagnostic. And I think here we have to look for the car, but I'm going to type it up here again. Sorry, it is blurry. It is blurry. I'm trying my best. My phone is acting real bad. So we got the keyboard there, and we're just going to look for Honda. Honda comes up at the top. We're not doing TPMS, firmware update available. Oh, man. So now it wants to update this. We're going to do the update now. We're going to let it process, all right? We'll come back. Okay, so it updated. So let's do the Honda. And again, I'm sorry. I don't know why it's so blurry, but let's do smart scan. Very hard with one hand. Now I'm gonna grab it with two. So let's see how long it takes to load, and let's just pause it. Okay, now we ask, and we're gonna do USA. And it brought up everything, as you can see, all my VIN and everything on my car. We're gonna press OK down below. And let's do global setting, vehicle details, control modules. Let's see control modules. Oh, shoot. Let's do gauges. So this thing does more than what? Wow. Gauge control. No detail. Wow, so this thing does a lot, man. Way more than what I do. ECU information. All right, now that I've learned a little bit more about it, this car, the 2023 Accord, as we can see, has an indirect system right there. So none of those works. There's the year 2013, 2025 indirect. So as you can see for this car, there is no way of actually reading the TPMS, and so I'm gonna try to go on my friend's car and see if I'm able to read his and clone it, because I want to clone it into the one that came with this device. Okay, so we caught this one, and as you can see, it picked it up. So it's 315. So we got that one. So now what I'm gonna try to do is go and see if I could program it. I already triggered the other one that came in the package with this device. Hopefully it's a programmable one which you could rewrite. So let's try it out. All right, so as you saw, I actually had to go to my boy's truck because it had an actual sensor that you could read on the Toyota, and like we got it saved right here. Now, what I want to try to do is want to see if I could actually clone this right here. So let's see if I could clone. I'm not sure which buttons I gotta press, but nope, can't do that one. So I want to clone this one into this one. And I thought that if I press program, if I do manual create, please input, okay, hold up. Okay, okay. Please input 7 bits. 7 bits. So it might be this. Can I see? I can't copy and paste, so I'm gonna have to write it down and see if it works. Hold up. All right, so we're gonna attempt to program this one and change it to the top one. So manual 7-bit ID is FF5E983. Okay, so we're gonna try to see if we could program it. The input hex, yes. My people, if this does it, this will be crazy. And I mean, this is rewritable, so it's cool because I can keep testing that with the machine. So this just goes to show you what this thing is capable of doing. So it's great, my people. So here we go. Program success. All right. All right. So now the bottom one, let's see, which is picking it up as that side, right? So we deleted the data. Now we're gonna see if it triggers this as a new one. Oh, picked it up right away, right? Picked it up right away. And remember what we programmed it as? We programmed FF5E983. See, so we cloned the one in my friend's SUV into this one. Now this one is reprogrammable. You could keep programming it. But I did it just to show you. We cloned the one in my friend's Toyota. There it is right there. So I just wanted to show you long video, but the thing this tool does, TPMS, it reads the codes and it does other things too. Like this maintenance, see? Injector, so it does different things, man. Like maybe it'll delete the lights, maintenance light and things like that, ABS light. So thumbs up, my people. Hope you enjoyed it.